Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Burgess. Present. Mr. Burgess is present. Mr. Colby. Here. Mr. Colby is present. Mr. Delahanty. Here. Mr. Delahanty is present. Ms. Delvecchio Hoffman. Ms. Delvecchio Hoffman is present. Chairman Dondorfer.
Here.
Chairman Dondorfer is present. Ms. Hughes Smith. Here. Ms. Hughes Smith is present. Mr. Marionetti is excused. Mr. Milne is excused. Ms. Vecchio. Here. Ms. Vecchio is present.
Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
We have one speaker. You have 2 minutes. When you hear the timer go off, you can just conclude your remarks. First speaker is Marcus Williams. Just. Yes. Great.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you guys for coming out. I know you guys are very bogged down in all the work of public safety. Right now, we have a public safety crisis on our hands. The city is overwhelmed. I saw a lot of police at the response the other night on State Street. We had the issue on Olan at the same time. And there were a ton of sheriffs out there. Right now, we do not have enough road patrols in the city. I've been very active on the northeast side of the city lately, and I have seen little to no police patrols from the city over there. I know that the Monroe County sheriffs are stretched thin right now, and they're doing what they can. The troopers are doing what they can, but we really need a little bit of stronger advocacy, and by a little bit, I mean a great number. I mean, people need to be on top of these senators, on top of the governor, on top of these assembly people, like it's their business, because it is you guys' business. I love all of you guys, okay? Even the ones that I don't like so much, you guys know who you are. But the fact of the matter is that I'm concerned, not just for myself, my business, but for the rest of the people that live in my city and in our county and their businesses and their livelihoods. This crime is out of control. It seems that everybody wants to talk about guns, and guns are not the issue. The issue is actual criminality. The culture of criminality that has pervaded our society locally, because they continue to let criminals run rampant. You get arrested for assault or something, you go downtown, you get right back out. We need a great level of advocacy about reforming bail reform, less is more, the discovery laws, and the raise the age. That's why we see so many young children out here robbing banks, 15, 16 years old, robbing banks, out here assaulting old ladies, beating up old men at bus stops, attacking people with machetes and things like that. Like, I know that this isn't going on where many of you guys live directly in front of your houses, but this is happening to me and other people in our neighborhoods all over the county, especially in the city. Please, you guys, look inside yourself deep. I know it might not have hit yourself lately, but talk to a victim of violent crime. Talk to a victim of a crime of overdose, okay? We have to do better, okay? But it's up to the community to do something, but we can't do it if the people that are passing the laws are making it more difficult for us to actually do community work. Thank you, guys, and I appreciate your advocacy in the future in advance. You guys be blessed and be well.
Thank you, sir. Well said. Is there anyone present who is not signed up to speak that would like to address the committee at this time? Seeing none, the next item on the agenda is the approval of minutes. You have the July 26, 2022 minutes before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. Next item on the agenda is new business, Mr. Clerk.
Referral number 22-0265, acceptance of a grant from the United States Department of Justice, Office of Justice Programs for the 2021 DNA Capacity Enhancement Program.
Move it, Mr. Chairman. Second.
Moved by legislator Colby, seconded by legislator Delahanty. Is there any discussion? Legislator Colby.
Chairman, to the administration, there's always seemed to be a backlog, and I know this ain't really Crime Lab, but it's part of that program. Will this help with any of the backlogs with the testing in order for us to move things along more quickly in total lab situations?
Through the chair, John Clark from the Crime Lab. Yes, this funding from this grant will go directly to supplies for DNA analysis, and additional training for the analysts, as well as repairs for our equipment. So it will directly affect the cases awaiting analysis in the DNA section.
Through you, Mr. Chairman, could you put a number on that? Will it increase the capacity by 10%, 20%, 30%? Or will it shorten the timeline, whichever way you want to describe it?
Through the chair, it typically shortens the timeline, but of course, that's totally dependent on the incoming cases. So if the incoming cases increases beyond our present capacity, some cases get backlogged, but then again, we catch back up. It's a never-ending vicious cycle.
One follow-up question. We do DNA tasting for neighboring counties on a regular basis or on an need basis?
Through the chair, we do casework for Genesee County and Livingston County, but their case submissions are very small, and typically they involve drug cases.
Thank you.
Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral number 22-0268, authorizing any municipal agreement with the city of Rochester permitting the Rochester Police Department to utilize the Monroe County Sheriff's Office's explosives storage bunker located at 145 Paul Road in the town of Charli to house its explosives and explosives evidence.
Moved by legislator Delahanty, seconded by legislator Colby. Although you will never see me anywhere near a bomb, hopefully I will declare my interest, seeing as how I do work for the Rochester Police Department. Is there any discussion on this? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral number 22-0282, authorize a contract with Rochester Regional Health for sheriff's employees' occupational medical services.
Move it, Mr. Chairman. Second.
Moved by legislator Colby, seconded by legislator Delahanty. Is there any discussion on this? Declaring your interest. Anything else? Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Are there any other matters that come before this committee? There being no other matters, the August 23rd, 2022 meeting of the Public Safety Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Public Safety Committee will be held on Tuesday, September 27th, 2022 at 5:30 p.m.